Welcome to COME BOX with CHANN. Hey, it's Lady Shan, none less. And I'm here with my Grime colleague, you know. I'm wearing the same lippy,
Yeah.
the same lippy and Addy windbreaker as I did when we was in Rinse. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Grime Sinners.
Pleasure, man. I've been waiting to come on this show. I've been watching it all.
Oh, Grim. All right. Thanks for joining me.
No, we're good.
Thanks. When I saw you on, I think I saw you. It was IFL. I was like, nah, because I'm always looking for someone from Arbits to come on my show, like from the scene to come on the show, and I never stumble across anybody. So
we're the first ones, yeah. We're gonna make the wave.
Yeah, make the waves. You get me? So what's been happening?
Oh, what, boxing wise, or what?
No, just like in life.
In life, it's for us,
music.
it's hard at the moment for us, right? We're used to do most weekends, yeah.
Huh?
We're used to doing bookings most weekends.
Yeah, none.
So I've been getting my boxing knowledge on, and this boxing's gave me a comfort that music would usually give me, and I found a home in boxing. To be fair, man, so if I feel like I'm at home right now, so I'm not. It's all right, man. I'm liking doing new ventures and a new scene that's thriving.
Same, you know.
Yeah, I can see it with you as well. So I'm happy to be a part of it and try something new.
Yeah, I'm like when the first lockdown happened, I like really got into my boxing bag and just started watching bare commentaries and that, and I was just like, and then bit by bit I was drawn in, and I realized I was watching it near enough all day, every day, you get me, and then reaching out to certain putting my comments in the commentary box under like my favorite commentators, and then becoming a part of a boxing community, online boxing community. So and then it just went from there. So it's wild. It's been a journey, but love it. Like you said, boxing's provided us that like twin passion. We got music and then we got our boxing.
It feels good to be a part of something new as well, right? Like to be a student of something brand new. And as it's blossoming as artists, we're going to take our hustle, what we know, into this scene, and we're tackling it the same sort of way. So
and combine it.
Yeah, man, it's beautiful to see as well.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah, I'm glad that I've found someone from the scene that feels the same way as I do with this whole boxing malarkey. I didn't even really do like any notes because I'm just like, you know what? It's just, like we could tap in. Like, what have you been like? What do you want to touch base on? Like, on what you've seen? Like, what do you think of when, like, going from February 2020? When did you watch the Wilder 2 rematch?
So I'm like Fury's biggest fan, right?
Are you?
One day. How I got back into boxing is when he fought Klitschko the first time. He was on the IFL with Coogan having an interview, and I was like, "Who's this guy, bro? Like, he's so confident. Some gypsy guy, 6'9". He's called Tyson." And I was very intrigued, and I felt like not to like him when I first come across him, just because he shared the same name as Tyson. It was very naive of me.
Yeah, me too.
I thought like that he was a special guy, and he got me back into it because I thought he was going to beat Klitschko the first time as well. I believed everything he said, and since then I've been a big Tyson Fury fan from quite early still.
Yeah. See, I'm the opposite. I'm not a massive Tyson Fury fan.
Why not?
At all. Sometimes I like to think that I separate the personality from the from the boxer, and I can do that as I know he's a great boxer. Like, he's sick. Like, he is a great boxer, but he's just not one of my favorite personalities.
Okay, so
I just don't at all times like root for him.
Okay, but do you rate that a man, not Tyson Fury, but a man come from 28 stone, to fight weight and won the belt again as a story?
Rate that. Rate that he's a massive advocate, and he came from like from mental health, rate that. All of that I rate. All of it I rate.
Yeah.
But I just don't rate the rest. I don't rate the Joshua abuse.
Yeah,
like, there's a difference between like.
Are you a Joshua fan?
Yeah, I'm a Joshua fan, but I would still go by. I know the pros and cons of him as a fighter still as well.
Yeah, I'm a Joshua fan as well. But so let's get to the nitty gritty. So I'm gathering you think Joshua's gonna win this one.
Yeah.
How?
It's like if they fought like 10 times, there would always be a different outcome. I don't think Joshua would win every single time. I think like a few times Fury would wash Joshua, a few times and vice versa, Joshua would wash Fury. Like, go on.
I don't think Joshua would win once. That's how confident. Why? Do you know why? Because
have you not seen him evolve?
Against Pulev, I was very impressed. Very. The jab was amazing. The 1-2, and to be fair, let's be real. That fight should have ended in round 3, right? When Pulev turned his back.
When he turned his back, yeah.
Should have been ended then. Okay, I get that. So I don't think Joshua would even beat Wilder, bro.
Oh my God.
Get clocked. But I love Joshua. I'm a Joshua hater. I rate Josh. I think you're amazing. What you've done for the sport is outstanding. But I think Wilder would catch you, Josh, and I think you'll be all over the place.
Wilder would never be able to beat. If he caught Joshua, obviously, with a solid right hand, as he's had with a lot of people, yeah, they go down. But, you know, he's not, he ain't got the techers. Wilder's just a one-trick pony. And that's all seeing him. If we're going to segue into Wilder, we can talk about his load of rubbish right now. Come on, how can you rate it?
I don't agree. He let me down a bit. But I'm a Wilder fan because a man that can not box the way he can and do that right hand to get him out of trouble and land it most fight, I've got to rate that after a while. Against Ortiz's second fight, I thought, you know what, I've got to give this brother his props, you know. Yeah. I've got to, because it's he's beating who's in front of him. But yeah, the mistake, the costume, the water, it's not on. It's not on. It's not on, Shan. It's not on.
The costume, the water, how he dealt with Mark Breland.
Yes.
How he's dealt with Jay Diaz. Talking about Kenny Bayliss, the referee. Just everything. Varda State.
Testing. But who did you have the second fight though? Did you think Fury was going to win?
Yeah, because Fury won the first, even though it was a draw, but he won.
I totally agree. But I also think that Fury would beat Joshua inside maybe 6 rounds, the first fight. Wherever it is, Abu Dhabi or wherever. I think he'll box his head off still. I don't know. I just don't rate him on how he. I think Fury is very jealous of Anthony Joshua. I do. Yeah, the stuff he says is just not factual. There's bants and then there's begrudgement, and he really begrudged Anthony Joshua because he forgets that he was on the BBC when he gave them the interview of when he sparred with then amateur Anthony Joshua. And he gave Anthony Joshua, like, I've heard all the accounts from his older trainer who Josh still kind of trains with now. And Fury got banged in training. You can tell. Sparring. You can tell. He was saying the next big thing's Anthony Joshua, and I heard the same one. And jealous. But it was over 10 years ago, though. Yeah, I know, but so what? Like, if you're saying that about the kid then, like, what do you think? The kid's only evolved. He's still here. He's cleaned up 4 belts that you once had, Mr. Lineal Champ over there. Yeah. Yes, but all right. So, do you think Joshua's had 2 bigger wins than Fury? Joshua's resume is better than Fury's. Way better. Yeah, it is. It is. I can't lie to you. It is. But Fury's 2 biggest wins, is that bigger than what? Klitschko and my man Wilder. Oh, yeah. Has Joshua got 2 better names?
All right, we could go with Ruiz, and we can go with we could go with still Dillian White still up there. We could still go with we could go with Joseph Parker's still off stock.
It's a stacked CV.
But all right, well done. But he beat all right, and he's got Klitschko as well.
He's got no one else really, apart from Chisora, really. Fury, I mean, you ain't really got
what? Fury, yeah, Fury or Wilder haven't got great resumes. Neither is Wilder though.
Yes, I agree. I think Joshua's got the best resume. I can't.
And some of them were a bit older, like, but that's not Joshua's fault that they're older geezers. Like, but he still swiped. Like, he still had stiffer competition.
Yes, yeah, I agree.
He's done a lot in a less time.
And I agree as well. So, but do you think Joshua could knock Fury out?
Do I think Joshua could knock Fury out? Of course. And I think Fury could knock Joshua out.
Okay, so would you say it's a 50-50? Yeah, I know, and you just think Joshua might win.
I'm more 60-40, but I'm more 60-40. But yeah, I can see why people would go for it split down the middle.
How do you feel about Dillian White after his loss to Povetkin and being the WBC mandatory for so long? Where can you see Dillian White going from here? If
he loses?
Do you think he's going to beat Povetkin in the second fight?
Yeah, but he's got to be careful because the exact same.
Be careful, right?
Because the exact same thing can happen again.
And that's what I'm worried about with Dillian, because you was controlling the fight, you was bossing the fight, but for that split second where I think that's one of the knockouts of the year last year. Povetkin.
It was.
I loved it.
That and Santa Cruz and Tank Davis.
Yeah.
Knockout. Those things just knock out. And I'm more inclined to say that the Povetkin was #1 knockout
because of the feint that he pulled. Like he's gonna go up, down, and it's beautiful, right?
No, it was just it's not even that, not even of the feint, because I saw that he was setting up that shot. He was trying to he's been trying to catch him with the left uppercut because he kept going to the body. The feint tricked Dill. So Dill went to tuck, and then bang, he tucked him in. But it was the reason why I think it's #1 is because he floored him, like,
oh man,
in the round 4 twice.
My heart went, I couldn't believe.
And I was like, yay, Povetkin's done. But he was done. Povetkin was finished. I'm not gonna lie, he was finished.
I agree that I didn't think he was gonna make it past that round. Did you?
I don't know how he did.
So in the rematch, I'm very worried for Dillian.
Yeah.
I think
the kryptonite is his chin with an uppercut.
I know, but I was so worried for Dillian because I didn't know why you would want the fight so quick. You wanted it 2 months later. Not let your brain heal up, bro. You're on, like, time's works in his favor, I think, personally. Better is this for Dill.
But do you know why the time hasn't worked a little bit in his favor as well now? Because of the delays. And now if he wins, you can say, Povetkin had COVID, so he might not have been fully recovered. Like, come on, Matt. My man was really ill. COVID. I mean, Povetkin was in hospital for it.
It did.
Yeah, he was in hospital for it, and for him to get out of hospital and go into training, I have to respect it, because that fight would be cancelled for next 6 months after March.
But Dillian's got nowhere to go though. At the same time, Dillian's got nowhere really to go. He needs to get this out of the way. So Povetkin can do what he wants, to be fair, and he is doing what he wants. I feel.
Yeah, I know, but it just seems like it's an unfair. It's gonna come across as an unfair win. If I want Dillian to win, but
me too.
I know all the narrative that's going to be spun straight after, like, he's only beat Povetkin. Povetkin was ill, XYZ. That's what's going to be spun. So
if we say Dillian beat Povetkin, because I think he might do, but I'm still worried for him. And you think Usyk might fight Joyce, just so they call each other out or whatever. So I feel like Usyk might fight Joyce when he moves over. Do you think
that would be their fault already?
Yeah. So where would you think White should go from here as well?
Where would White go from here
if he beats Povetkin? Yeah, and Usyk and Joyce are tied up. So Joshua and Fury.
So White beats Povetkin.
Yeah.
Where would he go after that?
Yes.
But then he would he'd be more back into the runnings of being back in the top 10 still world titles. He could still be back. I wouldn't know what would be his next fight.
Yeah.
Who would be his next fight? He could go quite anywhere, you know. He could go. Like, the thing is, it would be good if not that he's in the world title runnings, but everybody wouldn't mind to see Wilder and White.
I would love that. I'd love
to see it.
That's a dangerous fight for both of them, you know.
Yeah, I'd love to see Wilder and White. I'd love to. That would be, yeah, it's a dangerous fight for both of them. But this is what I love about Dillian White. He don't care, fam.
He don't care.
He don't care. He's there to fight. He's like how the old school fighters was when I was growing up, where no one was cherry picking. Everyone was just like, yo, we're fighting. Mike Tyson was like, whether you're a bum or you're the top of top, if you're in my way, I've got to get you out. And we're all fighting. Now it's all cherry picking. And like, what do you think? Like, who's your favorite out of the 135 cat, like with Tank and
right now? All right, my favorite is still Lomachenko.
Okay.
I think we're writing him off a bit too easily, a bit hasty. I know he got beat that day, but I think he's the caliber of a man that can come back and clean up that division. I personally think I think he's that good, and I don't like us ruling him out and saying there's a new four in town. But from that division, I learned that let's not sleep on Ryan Garcia. He is tough as old boots.
Yeah.
I can't lie, because I thought he was an Instagram star, and I thought he was, when he got up after Luke Campbell's punch, and I've seen you on Pep Talk, only one watching the fight, by the way, yeah, only one seeing the drop. And when he got up, and I thought, right.
Oh my God! He's down!
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
I think he's the real deal still. I think, right. Quite a long story.
I'm like that. Don't rule out Lomachenko. Lomachenko. Remember, usually he's 130, but you know he can still clean up.
Do you think he's too small for that division?
Yeah, a little bit, but he's so good he could still beat most of them.
Exactly. And I think he'll win the team of. Even I think Team of Fomo is probably the best 1 through 5. I think. Lomachenko can beat him in a rematch if he put his foot on the gas early. Because it was tight. Because I was watching Teddy Atlas. Shad's dropping Teddy Atlas on me. What? This is serious.
I Teddy Atlas is. I love his podcast.
I love him. He's my favorite still.
I love Teddy Atlas. I'm not going to lie. And I was just watching it a couple of days ago. Him rewatching the fight and scoring it. Loma and Teofimo, and I thought I scored it as a clear win, like, you know, but when I realized it was like
tight.
It was
It's quite tight, right?
It was tight, man. It was super tight. It was nearly down the middle. So and when I was watching Atlas talk about it, he was seeing things like he had Loma winning round 2, which I didn't have Loma winning at least the first 6 rounds.
That's same.
Yeah, but when you watch Atlas's rewatch of it, he marks some key points of what Loma was scoring jabs and flush shots, and because of the angle, sometimes what we're watching it sometimes looks like that because Teofimo's like mad busy. It looks like he's doing the most, but half of the shots are sometimes weren't landing.
Okay, hitting gloves.
Yeah, so that is what made me relook at it and think, yeah, man, they should rematch. But I don't rate all the excuses. that Loma's come out with. It's a bit Deontay Wilder-esque, but he's the Don. He is a Don. But I'm just losing a bit of rating just of how he's going about shit, to be honest. But I think he can. Yeah, people shouldn't be ruling him out at all because he could go the distance and clean up all of them while there. Easy, easy.
Kills, yeah.
But Teofimo's my favourite as well, though.
He let me down with the excuses, man. But the shoulder injury, he is actually in hospital.
Yeah, he wasn't for that.
It wasn't a lie at the same time.
No, it wasn't. But no one told you to go in the ring. Knowing that you had it, should have just pulled the fight.
It's true. But you know Lopez. Have you seen any of his recent interviews? He's actually a nice lad, though. Lopez is a nice lad.
Yeah. Teofimo, I like him. I like watching his I like watching his bits and pieces on online and on Instagram and that on his lives and stuff. I do like. He's a personality, and his dad, bloody hell.
Bit biased though, man. His dad's a little bit biased. I like
but your dad's supposed to be. If your dad ain't rooting for you, who is in life?
Of course.
If your dad's trained you as well.
Yeah. I do like his dad.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But they're a bit loud, innit? But they're the official loud New York lot.
Yeah. I actually think he might be the best 135.
He is.
Apart from Loma, out of that division. Who would you want to see him fight next? Because I heard it might be Haney, but I'm not too sure who he's fighting next.
Teofimo. Well, he's what was it? He's got a mandatory, hasn't he? Oh, the name.
Yeah, in Australia.
Huh?
In Australia.
Yeah. Is it Cambosos?
Yes.
Yeah. That he's got either that, but he said he's also sent contracts to Devin Haney, and Devin Haney's team has said they've received no contract. So you know it's going to be here we go. Who's ducked? Oh, you said you sent a contract. We say you haven't. Our word against your word. That's the only thing I hate in boxing. Just like I want him to fight Devin Haney. He'd bang up Haney. Devin Haney gets on my fucking nerves.
But why does Devin Haney get so much slate? Because he
you know why? Because he's a ducker. He's boring. Yeah, he's technically sick boxer. He's the best boxer, technical boxer out of those lads, right? But he ain't proved himself to be like. All right, so you had Tank bang over Santa Cruz, then you had Tank also do Gamboa. All right, Gamboa was fucked then, but like his Haney's win against Gamboa, and then Teofimo obviously took it from Loma. But like everyone else's win has been mad impressive. Haney's hasn't. It took you 12 rounds to go with Gamboa, and you won on points, and it was just so boring.
Yeah,
we need to see him really prove himself, and he's got this cocky arrogance all of a sudden. Like Lomachenko, he said the other day on one commentary that basically like Lomachenko can't come back to him and expect to fight because why should he fight Loma? Like because basically like he's above him now. When I heard that, I was just like, dude,
that's rude.
Huh?
That's rude, man.
It's rude and it's a lie.
Yeah,
it's rude and Loma will wash him. Loma would wash him.
Yeah, you'd wash him easy, innit?
Wash him.
What about Garcia and Tank? You got in that one?
Garcia Tank. I said Tank.
Same.
But it could still go both ways. I can still see why they each could beat each other. Because the only thing is that because they can almost cancel each other out.
Yeah.
But the only thing that where I could see that Garcia does have the upper hand is obviously he's taller.
Yeah.
Longer reach. He's the big Tank doesn't fight geezers that are bigger than him. All of the wins that he's had are come from like the 120 odd category.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? And Ryan Garcia would be the fastest opponent not to say that Tank's slow, but it would be the fastest opponent that that Tank has seen. And you know what they say? They say that speed is the thing that can negate power. So if you're fast enough to get out of the way, you don't get hit. It doesn't matter how powerful the other person is. If you're faster than them, you don't get hit. So I can see that happening. But then also Ryan Garcia also has that pop. Like he's not an idiot puncher, is he? So
no, yeah, he's got a bang, and he's got a heart. But
yeah, I
think where he got caught against Luke Campbell, I think Tank can catch him same way.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying. Tank could catch him like that and lights out. Like how Campbell, because Campbell's not even a power puncher and got him and floored him. So imagine if Tank banged him like that. Yeah, he wouldn't get up. I don't think I wouldn't think that he would get back up, to be honest.
Would you say Tank's the biggest puncher out of all them boys there? I would.
Would I say Tank is the biggest puncher out? Yeah.
He is.
Yeah. Tank is the little kind of like Wilder, but with the left hand. Yeah.
Who have you got in that 135 division? Who's your guy? Mine's probably
Teofimo.
Yeah, same.
Teofimo Lopez is my dude still. But yeah, he said he's got 2 more fights at 135 or something. Then he's going to go up in it to 140.
What a fight, Josh Taylor and them man then.
Yeah, them man there, the Scottish man there, they're rough.
You think he can handle Josh Taylor?
It would be a good fight. I'm not sure. I'd have to analyze more when I do my predictions and who I'd think really logistically would win. It'd be a good fight though. But Teofimo needs to be careful because them man there settle at that's their team 140. bigger lads. Teofimo's used to being the big lad in his team.
Yeah.
Whereas when he goes up, he wouldn't be the biggest lad.
You read the game very well, son.
Thank you very much.
Can I say this though? Can I say my wild prediction on the show?
Yeah, of course you can.
I think Billy Joe will beat Canelo. Oh my God, where are you looking, son? Come on, but respect me, please, a little bit.
Oh my God, you just said the word. I've been battling people that have been coming with this shit.
Why?
Billy Joe Saunders cannot beat Canelo. Are you not deluded? Have you not got concussion? Have you got concussion? How could he beat him? Will we be able to play this and not get strike from Rince? We might have to lock it. Strikes, copyright strikes. So we have to incorporate a bit of the grime in.
How did you do me like that, man? You threw me under the bus. She pulled up at MC and on John.
Can you do it? Billy Joe Saunders beating Canelo? No, he can't.
Why?
No, he can't.
No, what you're saying? If they fight, it's 100% Canelo's going to win.
It's 100%. It's not even. Yeah, it's 100%. You know.
Listen, we got to get deeper. Do you like Billy? I think you don't like Billy. I have a feeling you don't like him. I don't really like his character, but I admit that he's a good fighter. At times, though. But he's not good enough for Canelo. Let me see where you are on the scale. Okay, do you think Eubanks would beat Billy in a rematch?
Would beat Billy Joe Saunders? I think Billy Joe Saunders would beat Eubanks.
Okay. I see. That was my gateway because And listen, you like you. It looks like you'll smoke me on boxer knowledge, so I gotta be careful around you. So I'm trying to say to you, Billy has got the best chance in that division of beating Canelo. Let me word it a bit different. Why not? I love Canelo, but
no one can beat Canelo in the whole weight cut. Like we
168.
yesterday, the only chance that Canelo the only way Canelo would get dropped, and he's never been dropped in his life, or at least smoked, is if he went up and stayed at 175.
Shan, you're a little Canelo fanboy. Yeah, that's what we're learning now.
No, I'm not. Do you know what? I'm not. You know, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I'm a fanboy, fangirl of him. I just know the Don. I just know the Don, Grime. I just know the Don. I don't understand why Billy Joe. Look, you saw him against Martin Murray, did you?
I thought there was some beautiful boxing in there. The way he gets in and out. The way he gets in and out.
You know, Martin Murray retired right after that, right? You know, Martin Murray had a fucked up shoulder and everything, and like nearly 40 years old and fucked up. Like that's why he was retiring. He's had enough.
Did he do that fight? He didn't do that. He didn't do well in that fight though.
He did rubbish. There you are again. Look.
Hey, I'll tag that girl that commented. Shan, I don't understand what he's saying. I rate you.
What did he say?
I'll tell that girl that commented on your pic. I don't understand what the first guy was saying because
I said, "Oh, it's a minute." Yeah. Maybe they're American.
I feel like you don't rate Billy and it's upsetting me.
No, because Martin Murray is a great fighter, right? Great fighter. But at the end of the day, he was on his way out. He retired after that. There was no way that should have went to points. He should have got Martin Murray way out of there. Way out of there. I can't believe that went to points.
Okay.
And then you think that you're gonna chat to Canelo. And you couldn't even get Martin Murray out. How does that equate to you? Please.
It does. When you put it like that, I've never thought of it like that before. That's genius. That's genius.
It doesn't make sense.
It don't. Yeah.
No.
You're right.
So people need to drop it. Stop gassing him up and making him feel deluded. I'd love to see the fight, though. I'd love to see the fight just to see BJS get banged.
Shine.
He'd get banged. And all the cockiness would all dwindle away.
Shine.
They've gassed him up so much that he's on commentary saying, I think I can beat Canelo. All right. All right. I think I can fly like Superman.
Shine.
All right. Let's all go with it, shall we?
I've never seen someone so cold towards Billy.
Yeah, everyone says that to me. Everyone's like, "Oh, they're Pep Talk UK. Welcome, Pro Bees. In the building, Pro Bees."
What's asking us?
No, he's bigging us up. Good show. What next for Luke Campbell?
Maybe you should move up weight. What do you think, Shane?
175.
You reckon?
Sorry. I'm talking about Callum Smith. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Luke Campbell. What's next for him? Luke. Hang on, let me think. What's next for Luke Campbell? Well, when I was watching the commentaries, he's not retiring. He said he's it was disappointing though, man, because against Garcia, I was like, I thought I did the watch along with Pep Talk, as you saw. What is next for him?
Move up weight, right?
I can't believe he's that. I don't know if he can move. He could move up. But remember, them man there. How old's Luke Campbell? 33.
33. Yeah.
Yeah, he could move up because obviously he probably walks around way bigger than what he fights at. I don't understand why he's fighting at such a small weight. But yeah, move up. What that would put him into what 140? Where would he go? 140. He could even go to 147.
Yeah, you're right. He's
not just going up 140. He could go 147, and then he'd be in the battle of the welterweights.
Yeah.
Where it might be better competition for him there, and then he could really see if he's got one last chance, a shot of world titles, and you know, to see if he really fits in the world elite level, which I don't think he does, by the way.
Yeah, but do you think if he was in a different era, he would have won a world title? Because I think he's very good. I think he's been very unlucky.
He's a good boxer. He is a good boxer, but like I said, technically sound boxer. Not a power puncher, but a good boxer nonetheless. But just not good enough, in my opinion. Not like there's like world elite, and then there's world, and then, you know, and then you're going domestic and British or European and champ, like, and he's world, but I don't know if he's world elite.
That's a great way to put it, man.
Yeah. So I don't know, but what I wouldn't want to see him become is like a journeyman, like letting all the younger use him to come through, beat him up, and go through, like, and have his a win against him on their resume, because that could happen, and I'd hate to see that happen. Where do you think he goes? Do you reckon he just goes up then as well?
Yeah. If he goes up, it'll be with like Josh Taylor and them. I don't think he can live with Josh Taylor and that, but I would love to see him get like an easy world title fight, because I think he deserves it. He's had Lomachenko, he's had he's had a hard, man. He's
done good fights, this is what I'm saying, but when he gets to those at world level, he just doesn't, world elite, he just doesn't make it. He falls short.
It's a shame as well, man, because I feel in a different time and era.
Yeah, and it may be in a different time, different space. Yes, Sami Ali, Wagwan, Daya, Lady Shan in the Bill Dizen, alongside my.
Hey, me and Lady Shan are on show, man. I think we'll be like the partnership.
The Grime and Shan show.
Yeah, hey, bro, please, we'll smash it, Shan. You know, Shan, as soon as I come off to you, bro, ASAP. All right, finish with you. All right, listen, I've got another question for you. Let me ask you, Shan, for once, yeah? Crawford or Spence?
Crawford. Errol's is a ducker.
Jesus Christ. You rate Spence?
Crawford. I rate Spence.
I love Spence.
If Spence allowed Crawford to fight him, Spence would beat him.
I see this. You see this girl here, Teddy Atlas reborn, bro. Yeah, man can't say nothing to Lady Shan. Never, my life. You hear what she's saying, bro? Coogan, bring me now and listen to what this girl's saying on the phone, bro. That's a great, and true. That's very true. I'm a Spence man, though.
I'm a Bud fan.
Bud.
Bud Crawford is my guy.
Do you think it will happen, though? I don't think it's going to happen.
No, because Errol's saying that he's going up to fight. Who's he going up to fight again?
It was Canelo, actually.
Yeah, but that's bloody dismal. Yeah, all right. He wants he wants Canelo, and there was someone else that was on it. So he would go up all the way up to 168.
Really? Yeah, he's big though.
He's gonna have to come from 147 and put on what, 21 pounds.
Yeah.
Wild. That means you know he walks around. He is a big welter anyway.
Big, he walks around.
He must walk. I reckon he walks around at. If he fights at like 147, he probably walks around at, probably, to be fair, probably about 170.
Yeah.
Probably.
And it's quite big for the weight as well, right?
And he gets down to make that weight. Yeah, in the first place. Whereas Terence Crawford, you can see he's small.
Yeah,
he's naturally small. But he's still pound for pound because he's come from like the feathers and all that and worked his way up. But I mean, like he couldn't go any further in weight cap.
Was
maybe
he shocked the way he dealt with Carl Brook?
Who? Spence.
Crawford.
Oh, okay. You're talking about the updated. Okay, Crawford. Yeah, because I predicted that would happen, and I predicted it would happen in 4 rounds.
I thought Brook would put up a much better fight.
I wanted it to, but I was on predictions and I said it's going to happen. Bud's going to get him out of there in the first 4, maybe 5 rounds.
But would you say Brooke was troubling Bud for a couple rounds?
Yeah,
I thought so.
Doing well, but then when Bud got him with the when he turned southpaw on him, it spun him, and then he got connected in and on his eye when he got sent into the ropes, and it was just like.
Yeah, but he got sent far though.
Flashback of his, the
Brooke was nowhere near the rope. Brooke was in the middle of the ring, and he ended up by the ropes after a jump.
And then he went to the next set of ropes afterwards.
I couldn't believe it. I like interviewing you because you're impressing me so much. But what fights would you like to see this year when the gates open up?
Obviously, we want to see Tyson Fury against AJ.
Yeah.
I want to see across the board anyway. Yeah. I want to see Bud and Spence, but I don't think we're going to see it.
I want winners as well. Winners of the fight as well.
Winners.
Yeah. Who you think would win the fight?
All right, cool. So Bud and Spence, I think Bud would win.
Yeah.
AJ Fury. It's going to be like a trilogy thing. So I think, it's going to be. I think it's going to be AJ, and then it could be Fury, and then you're going to see the trilogy. It's going to, like I said, that one could be split down the middle, man. Like that one can be split down the middle. I want to see Tank Garcia.
Wow.
And I think Tank gets that. I want to see Haney Garcia. And I think Haney Garcia.
Wow.
I think Garcia would have it. I want to see Haney Loma. Loma would win.
You want to Haney against top partner?
Yeah. I want to see Boatsy, Anthony Yard.
Wow.
Anthony Yard would win. Yeah. Yeah. I want to see Anthony Yard, Lyndon Arthur rematch. Anthony Yard will definitely win.
All right. Should we talk? Can we talk about that fight?
Yeah, can we just have a Grime interval? Tag it, Black Soul, tag it. What do you mean?
Jeez, what classics?
The classics. Yeah, let's talk about it.
Wait.
Anthony Yard.
All right, I thought Lyndon Arthur's jab was amazing the whole fight, right? And I thought when Yard caught Lyndon in the 12th with the body punch, and Lyndon was like bent, I thought, why didn't you do that from round 6? Did you feel the same?
Who? When Yard he started off mad too late. He started off too late. Yep. But I still had him winning 7-5.
Really? I think with him 7. And what? I was can't pick what round.
Lyndon Arthur, he's known for a good jab.
But is the jab very good though, Shan? I thought the jab was
good.
remarkable.
Yeah. No, Lyndon Arthur's got a good jab. He has got a good jab. Can't say he hasn't got a good jab. He has got a good jab. But yes, Jalit, you've forgotten one more N. It's 2 N's, my Don. Jalit, you know better. So you had Lyndon Arthur winning that, did you?
Yeah, I thought the jab was phenomenal, man.
I did 7-5, like 7 rounds.
I can see why.
Yeah, because it's close.
Do you think Yard's all right? So at the end of the fight, I thought BT focused on Yard losing more than Lyndon winning. Why do you think that Lyndon didn't get his praises for the beating Yard?
Because on the way that how he beat Yard, there's some people like it wasn't that impressive. It was mad boring. At the end of the day, Anthony Yard has way more commerciability, markability, more star power. So people just, unless you lived a bit further up north, that's when you cared about Lyndon Arthur.
Do you think Yard can come back from this?
Oh yeah.
Does he need a new trainer? I'm not saying anything today. Okay.
No, I don't think because haven't you seen boxers get new trainers and still lose?
Yeah.
Loads.
Yeah.
So is it like, all right, you can add to camps, yeah, you can do stuff like that, but does it mean that you should just ditch your trainer that's worked hard for you and with you to get you where you are, and because you've had what 2 losses, you're supposed to ditch him? So that means AJ should have ditched Rob McCracken then. You just added someone.
But I've got nothing against Sunday. I'm just going on what I'm reading, which may be false. A lot of people are saying that he was getting the wrong instructions in that fight. Like he was not getting money. A different trainer would have
fight in Lyndon Arthur
against Lyndon Arthur. Yeah.
Yeah. Go on, elaborate then. You just,
no, that's what I've read.
People were saying that, but do you think that he was getting the wrong kind of corner convo? What did you hear?
I would say no. He was getting what Tunde thought was right at the time, which us as musicians know a bit deeper, like than what the public would think. So we know like what to do and when. So I do feel like Tunde thought at that moment in time that was a strategy that was going to win. In hindsight, we're all geniuses. But should he get a new trainer? I think they've got a great relationship, to be fair.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. And everybody wants to, we're going to have a crime break. No, not me. Can't give me a one roll slam, not me. Yeah, but don't touch my weed. Make sure you have a fresh smoke when you breathe. Me, lady Shan, no, not my league.
Lady Shan.
Wheel up and all up and full up.
Give it homage to Lady Shan, man. She's on one of the biggest grime records of all time, man.
Deal shot, no shot, Teddy Broke shot.
I think personally, like, that's probably the biggest grime record ever. I personally think. Do you think or not?
We call it our little monster. It's massive. It's massive.
Because
we didn't know it was going to be like that.
I would go to a different country and I would hear that. I think that's a global hit, man.
It's big. It's mad. It's a big track. And it still do quite well from it now, like PRS and all that. It's wild.
For you on that, I feel like you are part of one of the biggest grime records ever to be made still. Yeah,
and I'm honoured too, because Spyro asked me to be on it, and you know, then there's the 2 lads either side, my brother's Killer P and rest in peace Stormin. And when we did it was just like, oh yeah, it's sick. Like the rhythm's sick. We had no clue it was just gonna go like that. But yeah, and everybody really loved my bars, and
I've never seen your bar not get reloaded.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
It's like it's your verse on that. Like everyone knows it, bar for bar, bro.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Yeah. When I started seeing all the reactions, I couldn't believe it, Sickers. I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is wild. Like, yeah. When Croatia went to Outlook and we had like 20, 30,000 at main stage. Be shot, no shot, Teddy Brock shot. Like different, like these people don't even speak English.
Yeah.
When I was like, Max Barrows is where I'm from. What about is where? I was like, no, Mala was playing. I was like, this is wild. I couldn't believe it. So yeah, it's an honor to be on such a great tune.
That's a global hit, man. I've been all over.
Yeah, great tune, man.
Everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, we've got some more in the bag.
We know, but
got some more to pull out. We're gonna try anyway.
Impressive though. Your boxing knowledge is so impressive that
Thank you.
I've had a blast. But
Have you had a blast?
I've still got one more question for you though.
Yeah, because we didn't say about the yeah, go on. What was the question?
I want to know: are you disappointed in Callum Smith against Canelo? Was you disappointed, or did Canelo do enough to nullify Callum Smith to let him know where he really is in the boxing world?
Yeah, Callum Smith needs to go to 175. I said it in my predictions. I was like, he's got no right being at 168. He's 6'3".
Yeah.
Canelo mashed up his whole bicep. That Canelo's ring IQ. But the fight was boring. I actually fell asleep at like round 4 in the corner, and then I got a bit bored in the first bit. It was late as well, and I think I was doing a lot of work throughout the day. I was doing a lot that day, and I was like, this is boring, man. Like, because you remember, I like do predictions and this, and I get other guests, or I go on other people's shows. So that day, I think it was just a tiring one, and I just didn't think it was. I knew Callum Smith wasn't going to win. I said Canelo's going to win, and it's going to be. I said it's going to go to points.
Yeah, and it's completely right, man. I thought I didn't know what Canelo was doing to Smith's bicep at the time until I saw.
Yeah,
it's crazy, right?
Yeah. See, do you see how like his ring IQ and his strategy is just? I didn't even get it until I saw the result of it, and I was like, oh my god! So that's what man was doing in there the whole time. That was what his go-to move was.
But I've got the best question for you in the world, right?
Yeah, go on.
All right, cool. All right, listen, I need a serious answer because I rate you as a pundit. You're up there past Johnny Nelson. Johnny Nelson could say nothing to Lady Show. You dumb. Listen to this. All right. Is Canelo, and a few people have been saying this, all right. Canelo in his prime today is better than Floyd Mayweather in his prime. And I've been hearing it from a few people.
Are you asking me, is Canelo better in his prime than what Floyd was in his prime?
Yes.
Okay, so remember, Canelo fought Floyd.
I know. Don't shoot the messenger. I know. From what he's done since through the divisions, the people he's beat, is he stronger than Floyd? I don't think so either. But a few people have been saying
when he did that fight with Floyd, so he was like 23 and Floyd was 36. After that fight taught Canelo a lot.
Yeah.
Like Canelo's resume can't chat to Floyd's.
It's not far off though. It's getting there. It's getting there. I know it can't chat. I'm a Floyd fan. Let's understand whose side
I'm doing a special
I'm with you. I'm with you, but Canelo is creeping up, bro.
Yeah, Floyd. Canelo is my number 1 pound for pound, and then it's and then it's Bud Crawford of all time at the minute. Like Canelo number 1 for me, then Bud Crawford.
What the hell?
No, all right. If not, all right. Let me take that back. In current active boxers, inactive boxers, you put Floyd in it. Floyd for me is
the best.
Is the best.
Me too.
But then if you go into active current boxers, I put Canelo, then Bud.
Yeah, all right, I agree. That's fair.
Errol Spence would be in there too.
That's fair.
Yeah, but I don't think that Canelo is better in his prime, before his prime, after his prime, Optimus Prime.
I agree, but do you understand where these people are coming from though? Because I do.
Yeah. Yeah, but it does. Well, who's saying this? Because I haven't really heard this a lot. What people are really saying that they find that
I've been listening to a few podcasts. One guy said, I can't quote the name, so let me not say the name.
Yeah.
And the only reason the question even come into my head. Said,
good question.
Is Canelo as best better than what Floyd was? And I thought it's a good argument. It's not if he's not better, but he's not far off as we think he is.
Yeah.
We're moving up and down, right?
But is he ever going to be? Yeah, no. Canelo, don't get it twisted. He's already his legendary status, like by far. I just can't paint him in the same vein as Floyd in certain aspects. Huh?
Same. I agree.
Yeah, but he's great. Don't get it twisted. He's great, and that's what I'm saying. Nobody in 168. Like he's vacated what is 160.
Yeah.
What was it? The was it his WBO belt?
Yeah.
He vacated that. Yeah. Dash away that now. Yeah, 168. He's gonna don that up, but that's where he's gonna have to stay. He has fought at 175, but I mean, this is where he's gonna have to stay at 168 for the remainder of his career. I don't see Canelo going anywhere else, and he shouldn't do. And if he just dons up this weight cap, then he could just like quite happily retire. Like Canelo could retire within the next 5 years if he does it correctly.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, he just like sweeps up.
I've got one brain buster for you. Do you think Eubanks would beat Golovkin?
No.
Why does he think he's beating Golovkin?
He
nearly made me believe him.
He needs to go and sit down. El Pollo. Hola, ¿cómo estás? El Pollo in the building. Let me see what you say. Let me make it bigger. Greetings to Lady Shan. Stay alive and kicking. El Pollo Loco. Si tú sabes. But no, I do not. I don't know why he thinks he can beat Triple G. I don't care if Triple G's 38 or 39. I don't care. You can't beat him, Chris Eubank Jr. You can't. And there's questionable things with Golovkin himself, but you can't beat him, Chris Eubank Jr. Chris Eubank Jr. thinks he's a lot better than what he is.
I think so as well.
That's his problem. Deluded. Like, just stay. Keep it there because you've gone everywhere. You was at every I didn't realize you had bounced around so much, and it was my friend like big up EJ Boxing Live. He was like he's with Eddie Hearn, he's with this, he's that, and it was like yeah man. It was just like remember he was in Vegas. He just came back from being with PVC, and then like you don't get on with no one, and now you're just silent like. So I just don't rate him. I just don't think he's as great. He's not even a quarter great as what his dad was. And his dad was epic.
Yeah.
He's epic. Who is your all-time? So, all right. So let me ask you a question. So current boxer, active.
Yeah.
All-time favorite current and all-time favorite inactive boxer. Dead or alive, doesn't matter.
Inactive.
But they're inactive.
Inactive Prince Nassim, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Really?
The Asian and me, you know, man, that's my first idol, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was quite a lot of lads. It's true, some of it, yeah. I've heard that before.
I flying through on the carpet, bro. I was flabbergasted. But
yeah,
that was the best, I think.
Flying carpet, yeah, go on.
Yeah. Prince Nassim was the first man that gave me felt like I could support someone who looks like me, and even though my dad's yardy off as well. So
yeah.
But cool. Today it's got to be Tyson Fury, man. That's my guy.
That's your all-time favorite.
I got you, man. Let's just
there's no wrong or right answer. I'm giving you the daggers and the evils.
I know that's my guy. If I want, all right. Bar Tyson Fury, I'm his biggest fan. Errol Spence, man, that's my guy, man.
Really?
I like Errol, man. That what he done against Garcia, man, it was impressive. After a crash, he just batted up Garcia. No, I really batted up Garcia like that as well. Garcia's a decent guy, a decent fighter, man. I never seen
Mikey.
No, Danny
Garcia.
Yeah, both of them. That's how I beat up both of them. That's how I rate you. But Danny, he batted Danny up.
All the Garcias out here. Yeah. anyone that's called Garcia, move. Because you know Errol Spence is Jamaican as well, isn't it?
Is he?
Yeah.
No way. I thought he was from like I don't know. I don't even think
Texas, but he's his dad or his mum. They're from
Jamaica. From the name Arrow, I get it still.
Yeah, he's Jamaican. So that's why I initially I was like, oh, big up back in the day when I first was started.
Is there many Jamaican good boxers? Is this Errol the biggest?
Oh, you got Eubank, you got Frank Bruno.
Okay,
in history, you got Lennox Lewis.
That's good. Good.
There's loads. You can go on my boxing track. They listed all of the some that I didn't even know from eons ago. But yeah, there seems to be quite a lot.
I know. Lomachenko beat one. He was wearing Jamaican shorts. Waters or something. Yeah, he beat.
Let me just Google that. Let me see. I think that's look. Chris Eubank comes up on my Google. Go ahead.
Nicholas Waters, I think his name is.
With Lomachenko.
Yeah. He's wearing Jamaican shorts. I remember.
I've got that. Yeah. No, I do.
It was early still.
No, I do. Hang on, let me just get the visual because I remember the shorts.
Yeah, get the visual.
Large man shorts. Do you know what? And I think I rewatched that not too long again.
Okay.
Waters. I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he made him quit.
Waters. Yeah.
I couldn't believe it, man.
Yeah, he's got the yardman shirts on. Yeah, that's the yeah. Loma beat him, obviously, but yeah, I remember this geezer. I watched the fight not too long the other day. See, this is what I'm saying. See the Matrix, man. Loma is sick.
He's a bad boy, bro.
He's a bad boy fighter. No lie.
You think he's gone up a bit too much?
Gone up what in weight?
Yeah.
Well, because he's usually he sits better at 130.
Yeah, of course.
Or 120, what, 26?
Yeah, 126, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's as great as 135 as he is at the lower weights, but I think he's become accustomed to it, and he could still wash, like I said, all them lot.
Yeah, I think so.
He could still wash all them lot. But the minute anybody too big for him, yeah, he's got a bit. But you know what? His skill, man. His skill. He's sick. I'm not going to take nothing away from the geezer. You know what I mean? But you know what? I hope in this new year, that things can get back to normal. And I say, yo, sickers, shall we go to a fight?
Bro, I'm at every fight, you know.
Bro, well, I need to just roll with you, fam. I'm coming.
Bro,
You've never been to a fight?
Bro, between me, I get free O2 tickets. We're good. Every fight I go to. Last one I went to was Joshua Taylor versus Progress. I went. I toured with the O2, right? And the boxing, yeah. Ever since then, 4 tickets every fight, bro. Since Tony Belly versus David Hay.
Really?
Every O2 fight. I've been there, bro.
Tell you, David. Hey, I'm coming. I'm coming.
We used to do our own show as well.
Yes, I'm coming. Yes.
You on it or not?
I'm on it, fam.
Sure.
I'm on it.
I'm gonna get you on IFL tomorrow.
Yeah, let's speak about it. I'm down. You know, I'm here. Why not? We did it in Grime.
And we did the boxing track as well, yeah?
And yeah, that's what I wanted to speak to you about. Yeah, we should. That's what I did want to speak to you about. We should do a boxing track. We should do a boxing track, and then obviously we could title it on the show or something. Put it up as the introduction to the show, innit?
Yeah, man. Just keep in touch with me, man. But thank you for having me.
I'm here now.
We're in. You're in. Just shout me, and the next fight O2, just roll with me, man. We go.
Yes, I'm definitely. I know, pro. You gotta know. You're left out the waters, no, you know. Yeah, man. Back to the grime scene. It never fails us. It never fails us. So have you got, just before we wrap up, have you got bits how's Mr. Streets?
He's all right, man.
How's Mr. Skinner?
Boxing though.
He's not on boxing.
Nah, we was on our way to a gig and it was Ruiz Joshua 2. And he didn't even want to watch it, man. I said, Mike, man, please get it on the laptop on the coach on the way there. had to beg him to get it, man. And he watched it, but he didn't really know what was going on.
Really, Mike? No, Mike, that's not allowed. I love Mike. I went to the 2014 Mobos.
Yeah.
Because of him, I was in studio with him doing something, and then he was like, "Do you want to go to the Mobos?" Because I ain't going, and I was like,
"Yeah."
He was like, "Yeah, all right." And he was just like, he went, "Yeah, just get all your stuff and you get there." The top table, the top fucking platinum
he's
thing.
like that, man.
I had better tables than the artist that was nominated. I was like, Mike, you know, forever. I love. We had an amazing time. All of us, like all of whoever I bucked, Jammer, Skepta. It was the first time they had the grime category, and so that's why I really wanted to go. Yeah, so it was the 2014. It was sick, and it was only around the corner. It was in Wembley. So yeah, but yeah, big up Mike, man. But yeah, we are. Well, we chop it up. Like, shout me in the morrows then when we'll talk about.
Yeah. Well, I'll let you know. I'll let you know that about the O2 free tickets, man.
Yeah, and we'll talk about the show. Like what we can conjure up.
Well done, man. I'm a big fan. Like the knowledge is. Certain man can't conversate like that with you, man. You gotta. It's like MCing back to back with you, man. You gotta come strong after. You know what I'm saying? I've already been watched by you on the mic, man. I know you're trying to do it with the boxing. You want to go back to back?
We're colleagues in everything that we do, and it's a pleasure, like all the time, man. You've always been a cool geezer from jump, man. Like always been a cool geezer.
Let's just try and keep up with you back to back now, yeah.
Yeah, don't worry, we got more practice to do. Practice makes perfect.
Yeah, all right. Well, give me a shout, and then
I will do. Okay. I will do. I will shout you in the morrows or something. And we'll touch base, yeah?
Take it easy, yeah?
Grim, sickers, gone. Thanks, Right, guys. Thanks for everybody for doing like a blast from the past with my mate, Grim Sickers. As you heard, we got some ideas that we can come up with. Thanks to you guys for coming on. I know you guys, at least it will be out for you guys to watch it at your own time. But this was kind of a really UK type of vibe. I don't know if my Americans will get this because this is grime. Yeah, so we kept it on the grime one, and I wore exactly what I wore on the Rinse FM show with Grim Sickers. This lippy and this Adidas windbreaker. And that was nearly 5 years ago. And I don't think I've ever worn it ever since, to be honest. That's how much stuff that they send big up to Adidas each and every time. So yeah, I just want to see if there's anything that I missed, just in case, because I don't want you guys to think peace and blessings and enjoying the show. Keep up the good work. Much love and blessings. Thanks, Sean Burnett. Yeah, so I think I've gone through most of all of these. I have still got the sniffles, guys. It's just ridiculous. But hang tight, everybody that rolled through. And, you know, I always appreciate it. Sniffly Shan. Right. So, I shall be signing out. Thank you again to Grim Sickers. Stand by. I've got a show tomorrow at 10:30, and we are going to be talking about the heavyweights. So please tap in. Yo, hey girl, this lady Shan, nonetheless. Gun. Come box with Shan. Thanks.